I'm prepping up for them to make a few more drinks. I'm going to give a little bit of a discussion and talk about Tanqueray. My name is Angus Winchester. I'm the global ambassador for the House of Tanqueray, which makes me generally a smug bastard. I'm like a super bartender, and of course bartending is the most fun you can have without breaking the law or taking your clothes off. And secondly, I represent one of the greatest gins in history, a benchmark in the world of gin. You'd expect me to say this is the best gin in the world. Here is the best gin in the world. It's like arguing about the best car in the world. They're all different, they're all special, but is it the biggest selling, the smallest selling, the fastest, the most expensive, the most luxurious? It's understanding why they are different. But a quick show of hands, who here likes gin? Woo! Cheers at the back. Your hand didn't go up. That's okay.
Something else went up.
Let's keep it clean for the family. Thank you very much. A lot of people think they don't like gin because they have such a small repertoire in the ways of drink gin. They drink it with tonic, which tends to be out of a gun, no brands, no bubbles, artificial sweetness, and generally is a way of ruining gin. Or a bad dry martini, i.e. way too much gin, way too little vermouth, way too little dilution and chilling, and those olives that are in fact the testicles of the devil. So as a bartender, I want people to like gin, and I want to encourage them to try gin by trying in interesting and simple ways. Easiest way to do that is what we call cross-selling. Drinks that you can make at home but are similar to what we currently have. So my go-to drink if you do not like gin is a drink called a White Lady. Because everyone likes a margarita. I mean, what's not to like? This is a gin-based margarita, first invented 15 years before the margarita ever was. It's a very, very simple drink. You can do this at home, though I'm sure all of my fellow bartenders here will be slightly annoyed. I'm going to take a quality gin, Tanqueray. This is the gin of the British royal family. This is the gin that has won more awards and more trophies and festivals than any other gin out there. It is a benchmark. So we're just using 1.5 ounces here, but of course if you're making this at home, an egg cup, something like that would be quite good. We're then going to give it some citrus, about half as much citrus, so 3/4 of an ounce of citrus in there. Lemon, lime, we can argue about it until the cows come home, but on the whole, most people would not be able to tell the difference. Finally, some Cointreau. Now, of course, if you can't use Cointreau, you could use triple sec, but be aware that if you do use Grand Marnier, it has a richer, fuller flavour, which will give it a richer, slightly fatter taste, so your white lady then becomes a fat white lady. Choose whatever fat white lady that you think would be appropriate for that one. I'm sure I can't mention it. Lots of ice in there, obviously. Then we're going to give it a really good shake. There's only one way to shake a cocktail, as hard as you possibly can. If your style is backwards and forwards like that, that's good. Over the shoulder in a figure of 8, that's wicked. This just looks disturbing. But as long as it's backwards and forwards, wait till the shaker is literally too cold to hold. Normally I would stick a straw and sample it because I am an alcoholic with a bartending problem. Today I'm not going to. I'm literally going to strain it into a nice chilled cocktail glass. Squeeze the last couple of drops out. And there we have classic White Lady. It's a gin margarita for people who are intimidated by gin. Thank you very much.
Bartend better now.